Hi, everybody. I'm playing around with the layout here because I'm allowed to live stream, I see now, in horizontal or vertical. And YouTube shows me the vertical. But I can see here that the vertical, the telescope is not in the vertical. So I'm trying to position my telescope so it's a little bit in line with the vertical. Let's see how that looks. Good enough. It's going to be in the southwest, right after sunset. My privilege to provide it. I'm just trying to make sure. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hello, you want to see what I'm looking at here? Let me show you what I'm dealing with. Wait. Oh, you really can't see it because it doesn't show you both. Even if I go full screen, you won't be able to see it. Oh, well. Here, let me show you. This is different because I haven't seen this feature before. You see what I'm looking at? I can either have the horizontal view or the vertical view. So that's why I'm kind of arranging my screen so you can see both. I didn't see this option before where YouTube lets you do both. It's interesting. Oh, I forgot I'm chewing gum. That must have been annoying. I forgot. Sorry about that. I got rid of it. Oh, is 3i Atlas going to be visible to everybody? Is it going to be visible? I'll do it if I can see it. Hello, Brody. I don't know why you never get notifications. So far, I had my physical this morning, and I'm starting to get most of the blood work back, and so far, I am a perfect physical specimen. Nothing to be alarmed about. Even my cholesterol improved. I tell you, my crash course 2-week diet and exercise plan works. Then I go back to my old ways. And before the blood test, I even fasted for 18 or 19 hours. Yeah, Trump. I am a perfect physical specimen. I didn't get my A1C results back yet, though. But the cholesterol looked good. It actually improved from last year. Yeah. I think hitting the treadmill every other day really, really helps. But when am I going to do that again now that the test is over? Now I'm going to be a lazy bum again. Did you see that feature before, Brody? Where you can, you have the option now of live streaming horizontal and vertical in the same stream. Did you see what I showed earlier? If you back up into stream, I don't have to actually create two different streams. It will adjust to who's ever watching. It says live stream in just horizontal or live stream horizontal and vertical. You see, let me show you. Let me show you this. You see, hang on. You see, this is what it looks like in, this is what people can, they're either going to see this or they're going to see vertical. And when you live stream, it gives you the option just horizontal or horizontal and vertical. I don't know if there's a vertical only option, but so I wonder if this vertical will show up in if people are only viewing short videos. I don't know about that. But now it will adjust. But it's tricky because now you got to make sure your format looks good in both views. It does? Okay. So now that so maybe I'll pick up a shorts crowd. So when I show the comet, I just have to make sure the comet is in the vertical view as well. So I might have to rearrange some stuff. Okay, Cider. Thanks for hanging out. No, it's an option in YouTube itself. YouTube has the option. It's pretty obvious where the option is. You'll see it. Although there is a new version of YouTube out for live streams, and I notice on one account, my gaming channel, I don't see that new version, but on my big account, I see that version. So I'm using two different live streams from YouTube. They haven't rolled it out to everybody yet. Yeah, they haven't rolled it out to everybody, I notice, Hunter. Because my other account, I'm still using the old layout. The entire the new version of live stream looks very different because now you got a stream key at the top, your edits at the it's very different. Hello, Astro Corone. I haven't even set up the Comet yet. I better set that up. And Nina. Hello, Perry. So if I go to full screen, I know that's going to mess up the vertical view. That's the only downside. You got to try and make it look good in both views at the same time. But the vertical mode will just have to sacrifice a little bit for now. Starfront is going very well. Clear skies look like they're here to stay. Okay, I am ready with Nina. Starfront is in Rockwood, Texas. I am imaging from Detroit, connecting to my computer in Rockwood, Texas. I really need to get back to using my home telescopes. I still have a lot of telescopes in my garage. But this is just so convenient to never have to roll out my rigs. I'm afraid it's made me a bit lazy. Thank you, Brandon. Nina stresses me out because I don't know so much about it. My members have been teaching me a little bit of it at a time. Sequence Generator Pro feels like kindergarten level, but it works for me. You're kidding. Is he still stealing my stuff? I don't even care because I get thousands of views in Facebook and he doesn't really get anything. I wonder how long he's going to keep this charade up. But this is a problem with everybody on the internet. Everybody's account gets stolen. They steal your pictures. He has 100,000 followers on Facebook? That's more than I have. But when I saw his pictures on Facebook, Brody, they were not getting many views at all. If it's 100,000, it looks dead, like a ghost town. You know, but I'm not going to sweat it because he's probably one of 1,000 people that copy my stuff. I know on TikTok, they completely copy my account on TikTok. And good luck trying to adjust, good luck trying to fix copyright issues in China. That ain't going to happen. I tried. They don't care. Absolutely don't care. YouTube has a good policy for takedown. So does Instagram. And probably Facebook, but I never tried on Facebook. I don't care anymore. But TikTok doesn't care one bit. But that's the culture over there. It looks cloudy right here on my screen. I don't think yeah, I don't think so. The sky looks pretty good. It's just the sun hasn't set yet. No such thing. Yeah, I've experienced this. It's a shame as some are good. Yeah, I believe it. Yep. And it's obvious with TikTok. I remember one time Instagram, but they're normally very good, but they gave me a hassle on one picture that I was trying to take down, and I don't bother anymore, but this is a few years ago when I actually cared about that, people stealing my stuff. And one time they were giving me problems. And so I replied, okay, that's good to know because that's my picture. I think I'm going to make a YouTube video about my experience trying to take down a picture on Instagram. Oh, no, 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 no. We made a mistake. We made a mistake. We're going to take it down right now. The way they panicked was hilarious. Yeah. The little guy can threaten the big guy. Once in a while, you can do it. I don't know about now, but it worked. Threats worked a few years ago. Okay. Glad your cat saw it. Was your cat using binoculars? Hello. Hello to Cincinnati. You guys want to see an early preview of a deep sky object I'm working on right now? Let me show you this. Me and my members already saw this, but this is the Pleiades star cluster, and this is the current object I'm working on. I've got 4 hours of data on it. I think I'm going to double the amount of data. So that's how it looks so far. No processing so far, no color adjustments or anything, but that's what it looks like so far. And if I remove the stars, you can see how much dust I'm collecting so far. Looking very good so far. I'm happy with what I see. So that's one of the current objects I'm capturing, which I'm capturing it in the second half of the night. Can't wait till it's done. Just barely. I did crop a lot, though, to make the spikes line up perfectly, horizontal and vertical. But it looks pretty good so far. All right, the cat likes it. I don't know. Maybe an hour, unless I go into a loop. I don't know. Maybe 2 hours. The comet actually is still very visible even when it drops below 10 degrees. So I stay on it for quite a bit. That's what she said. I knew before I finished that sentence I was going to say that joke. It's on the other side of the Earth for you. Oh, okay. Comet Lemmon, Brody. I was thinking about that, but isn't it so low right now? I'm worried it might. Let me see. If I see, I was actually going to go after Comet Lemmon in the morning, where it's still much, much higher. It's shifting from the dawn to, is it dawn and dusk? Hey, thank you. Subpoena? Should I be worried? Should I be careful? I'm being watched? Really, Brody? Holy moly. Really? Right now? It should be? Right now? Let's add it. I forgot. What's the name? A6 Lemmon? A6 Lemmon. Okay, did I load it? Oh my gosh, let's do this. Got it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This one is a lot more interesting than Comet Swan because it's very, very bright. How do I switch the order? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we're going to go to Comet Lemmon first. As soon as it gets dark. Oh, I guess I should change my the title of my or Lemmon. I changed the name. Let's see. Hey, thanks for joining, Jeff. Okay, am I all set? Who did this? Pete. Thank you very much, Pete. Pete is always so generous. Thank you, Pete. I appreciate that. Those gift memberships are good for 1 month. Or if you want to join on your own, it's only 99 cents to join for as many months as you want. But thanks for those gifts, Pete. Much appreciated. Oh my gosh, I'm even more excited now if we're going to go after Lemmon. If I go after Comet Lemmon this evening and get some good shots of it, I'm not going to get up early to do the same thing. Thanks, Pete. $1. Pete is always generous. If it's really 20 degrees at Starfront, which Brody said it is, then it will actually be in the sky for quite a while because I can capture all the way down to about 7 degrees before my guiding becomes crazy. Today's the day Microsoft. Oh my gosh, my Windows 10 is unsupported upstairs. Thanks for the warning. Oh no. Brandon just gifted 20 memberships. Thank you, Brandon. That is very generous. Wow. I hope the people who are getting them appreciate that. Thanks again, Brandon. Just after sunset. Okay. So this means how is Comet Lemmon appearing in the morning? Is it I know it's starting to get too low in the morning. It's shifting to the evening. I wonder if it's still high enough. "56 degrees there? Where are you?" This is very exciting because Comet Lemmon is way more bright than Comet Swan, and we're going to go after Lemmon instead. New Hampshire? That doesn't sound right. Oh, really? A 70-foot? Holy moly. I didn't hear about it. Oh, he's talking temperature. I thought he was talking about the height of where the comet is, the altitude. My bad. Yeah, my bad. Sorry about that. Now I was trying to be nice. Like, that doesn't really sound right. I thought he was crazy. Yeah, right. Yes, the roll-off roof goes to the south, so the north is pretty clear. I think when I was imaging the Omega Centauri, it was only about 10 degrees higher, so very low. And I did hit the roof in the south at about 10 degrees, the tip of the roof. So I had to wait to get past it. But that's 10 degrees, so I can go pretty low in the south. Bluegrass, thank you. Thanks for those gifted memberships. You guys are very generous today. Thank you, Bluegrass. Is Lemmon? What is Lemmon right now? It's not visible to the naked eye yet, is it? Oh, it is visible to the naked eye if it's around 3.5. If you have a good view in dark skies. Why is it annoying, Stan? Do you hear me breathing? Am I annoying? I can fix that, Stan. Is it too annoying? Hang on. Let me fix that. And I got a fan blowing behind me. Oh, I don't know how to fix it. I forgot. Wait. Oh, filters. Which one is it? Brody, do you know which one I select? I got a list of filters here. I just don't like people to hear me breathing. Because I know I'm always stuffed up. Thanks for reminding me, Stan. You can't hear it? I don't care if you hear the finger tapping. I just don't want to sound like my breathing is what the... If you don't hear me breathing, then I don't care. But one time somebody told me I sound like Darth Vader. And I'm glad they told me that because I got to be mindful of that. It's the farting that's the issue. Yes. I go on mute when I need to pass gas. Noise suppression. If you don't hear me breathing, then I don't care. I don't care if you hear finger tapping. I'm starting to see stars now. Well, I can still go on noise suppression if you want, since you already told me it's noise suppression. Let's see here. Filters. Add. Noise suppression. There it is. Okay. Okay, I added noise suppression. But someone said Brody said if I add noise suppression, he can't hear me laugh. It even cancels out my laughing or something. Do you hear my finger tapping now? Do you hear the fan behind me? Do you hear me at all? Do you hear me snapping my fingers? Okay. A bit. You still hear that? Well, I've got noise suppression turned on. The speech is fine. That's good. What do you think? I see stars. Is it a bit too early to go for it? E, how do you get one letter? Go for it. Everyone says go for it. Let's see what my guiding shows for a second. Okay, even my guiding can see stars. Let's go for it. Hang on here. Are you sure you want to go for it? I think I might attract a little bit bigger crowd if I let the timer tick a little bit more. I admit the timer does help attract a crowd. Yes. Let's go, says Lindsay. I know, I never did that. I backed out of that promise. I did it the day before. I was supposed to go to Saturn and I kind of backed out of it. I didn't think anybody would notice. But you notice, Lindsay. People will start leaving now. I know. I shouldn't have said that. See you later, Chuck. Oh, he's going to help you process comet data. Very good. All right. Are you ready? Are we ready? I can't hear you. I'm kidding. Yes. Okay. Hang on 1 second. Oh, yeah, there's plenty. You see that brightness on the right side? Or you can't see it. But the sun hasn't set, guys. The comet might be a little disappointing. We can barely even see the Milky Way yet. Wait. You see, there's a lot of brightness. Can you see the Milky Way a little bit above the scope? Maybe give it 5 more minutes. Let's wait for a good experience. We don't want to be let down. The longer we wait, the brighter Comet Lemmon is going to be. We want this to look good. Gotta get that ad revenue, says Pete. What does the timer say now? 12 minutes. Okay. Let's do this. Let me take off the timer. Okay. Where's my scope going? Oh. Yes, that's right. It's in the northwest. I think Comet Swan was in the southwest. I was expecting my scope to go to where Comet Swan was. I forgot. Comet Swan is in the southwest. Comet Lemmon is in the northwest. Oh no, what's that? Am I hitting the observatory? Oh no, 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 no. Is it too low? I might have to go to Comet Swan here, guys. Am I hitting another telescope? We might have to go to Comet Swan instead. Yeah, I don't think it's ready. It's just too low. It ain't ready to be seen yet. Not from my location. I might have to wait a week for that one. And now he said it's only 5 degrees. Brody, you said it was 20 degrees. I gotta stop this. I gotta stop that. Okay, I'm gonna delete Comet Lemmon. We're gonna go to Comet Swan instead. Yes. Hang on. Hang on, folks. I need to change my title again. I gotta fix this. Wait. Okay. Don't worry about the timer. Let's go to this one. Okay. Let's take off the timer again. We're back to Comet Swan. All right. The thing is, I had checked Comet Lemmon, and I knew. Wait a minute, it's still very high before sunrise, and it didn't look very high after sunset. And I'm thinking, how did I not know this? Because I was planning to capture it tomorrow morning. Yeah. Okay, we're going after Comet Swan now. All right. We're looking for Comet Swan. Usually this software is exact and puts it dead center. Hey! Dead center. There is the comet this evening. All right. We found Comet Swan. It's going to look much better once I start doing 1 minute exposures. This is just, we're just finding it with short exposures right now. Now my computer is going to go into an autofocus routine. Then we're going to start doing the long exposures and get a good view of this. We're waiting for the autofocus. And then I'm going to rearrange the comet so it's more to the right. I thought it was going into an autofocus by now. Let's see what it's doing. Oh, starting guiding. Is it even guiding? Hang on. It looked like it tried to... Let me do longer exposures here. Now what's it doing? I can't see where it's at. Oh, okay, there it goes. We're going into an autofocus now. So don't go anywhere. Wait till we do a 1 minute exposure. Then we're going to see how nice this comet looks. I'm trying to make it so that the vertical view can also see the comet. Almost. They almost got a view here. I'm trying to manage horizontal and vertical view at the same time. Now the vertical and the horizontal can both see the comet. Trying to accommodate two views. Are there two clusters close to Swan? Really? Do you see two clusters, Pete? Where? I can position the comet if that will help, if I know where the clusters are. You want to see my focus? I can go there briefly. Can you take a snapshot when I get there so I don't have to stay on it? Here's my focuser settings. You want to take a snapshot of that screen? I can wait a few seconds. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Can you? All right. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. But I can tell you after. Okay, now I got to stop it. I'm going to rearrange it. I got to rearrange. I want to put the comet more to the right or near to the clusters if Pete sees clusters. Where do you see clusters, Pete? I'm going to move the comet to the right here. Give me a second. Brody, I'll turn off the analytics like you mentioned before. Let me start that. Oops. Brody, that works so much faster when I turn off the analytics. You were totally right on that. We just want to scoot the comet over away from the tail. I think that's enough. I forgot to stop my guiding. Okay, now we're ready to go. Oh. Oh, well. I'm going to keep this view. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, here comes our first exposure. Bluegrass, thank you very much. That was very generous of you. Thanks again. Hey, there it is. That is a 1-minute exposure of the comet. How does it look? Thanks again, Bluegrass. Pretty nice, huh? Wait till you see how much it moves. We'll wait for a few more exposures. I'm not going to bother dithering. Pete, when you process this, did it matter? Did dithering matter at all for this? I think I asked you that before. Don just contributed 10. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. Thanks again, Don. That's very generous to contribute for those free memberships. No water. I'm out. Yeah, the chemical composition of the comet, they usually all look green. All the ones I ever capture look green. Oh, you don't, I was asking, you don't care about dithering, do you? I'm not dithering now. I'm just going to stay on this comet. I don't want to take a chance with my mount pointing this low. No need to dither, okay. Yeah, Subpoena, I wish I lived. I've never seen the Milky Way from Detroit. That's why I shipped one of my telescopes out to Texas. It's 27 degrees. Is it really? You can see the Milky Way, by the way. It's pretty easy to see in the upper right. This is what YouTube is showing me, by the way. Let me show you. YouTube is letting me do a horizontal on the left and vertical show on the right. So if you're viewing from your phone, I assume you get to see that vertical view on the right. That's why I'm kind of careful right now. I'm trying to accommodate two crowds. Michael, thanks for joining. Thank you. Oh, you don't see the vertical stream on your phone. That is so weird, bro. Are you watching shorts, Brody? Maybe it only shows up if you're watching shorts. Maybe it's for shorts viewing. I have no idea. Can you look for it in shorts? I would be curious. Well, it might be a new feature they haven't rolled out to everybody yet. You know, they roll it out in stages. I can show you later what that option looks like. All right, let me do a screenshot right now if you're interested. I'll show you briefly. Do you see that? It says horizontal and vertical. Oh, it says new. You see that? You're not watching shorts and no vertical. Well, I assume they're doing something with that vertical. So I assume they're sending it to shorts. But I notice I have double the amount of viewers, and I don't know if that's the reason why. Because I'm accommodating 2 views. Last time I streamed the Comet, I think I had about 170 concurrent users. Now I have 421 on the same Comet. Do we want to see how much it's moved since we've been watching it? I can create a time lapse. Give me a moment here. Let me create a time lapse. What are you guys laughing at? Did I screw something up? What did I say? Tell me. I'm old. I have an excuse. That was what Dan said. Oh. I see it. I missed it. That was good. All right, let's create a time lapse and see how much it's moved. What's the date today? 14. It's going to take a couple of minutes because I want to debear it so everything looks the same here. We got 11 minutes. And this comet moves very fast, everyone. You'll see this. Wait till you see. Rumble, thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Okay, we're almost ready. Drum roll. Wow. That's how much it's moved. I'm cycling through all the frames I captured so far. Can you see that? That's a lot of movement for only about 11 or 12 minutes. You see how fast it's moving? Hooray, Jay. It's definitely hauling ass. What do you mean? Ten arc seconds. Wow. 10 arc minutes per hour. What do you want to see? You wanted the comet more close up, Pete? I don't understand. Oh, great. Thanks, Tidbits. Now we got a more, you can kind of see a very faint tail on the left. Not that bright. Let's see. Okay, let's go back to our normal view here. Yeah. Tidbits, thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Oops. Where am I going? All right. That's the live view of the comet right now. I'm doing 1 minute exposures. Oh, yeah. Lemmon is amazing. I don't know if I can wake up in the morning to capture it, though. I've been playing video games kind of late at night, and it's hampering my sleep if I try to get up. I've been playing an old one. I've been playing Portal, the first one. And I'm on the last level. And I'm considering calling it quits. You know, I got to all the levels. I'm on the last one. I don't need to defeat the final boss if it's going to be a pain in the butt to do it. Do I? I think I should just move on to a new game. I got to the final boss in Metroid Dread. I'm like, that's enough. That's enough. I saw how hard that final boss was going to be, and I'm like, you know what? I went through the whole adventure. I don't need to beat the last guy. I just don't need to do it. I like the adventure. I don't need to beat the final boss if it's going to take me frickin' 3 months to do it. I don't know. Right now I'm on a timer. I got to do every move perfect. I don't know what that one is. It's not difficult? Okay. It's just it seems like they put me on a timer. Do this, do this, do this. And you got to go quick. I'm so close. Okay. You should have seen the final boss in Metroid Dread. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I like the adventure part of it. I consider it beating the game if I get to the final boss. That's enough. That's what she said. Should we put more files into the time lapse? Hang on here. Let's make another time lapse here with more data. Whoops. Oh, we're going to have double the amount of data now. This is going to be cool. Don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to make another cool time lapse. We'll see how much this comet has moved. I didn't. Where is it? Where's the data I just frickin' debared? Sometimes when it brings the data down from the cloud, I think that's the processing part. But then I got to debear it. Okay. Here we go. That's how much the comet has moved since we've been watching. What do you think? Is that it? No, wait a minute. That doesn't look like all my data. Wait. Does that look, that doesn't look like all my data. I think there's more. There we go. Yeah, now that's it. That's 20 minutes of data so far. Very close, but it is moving away from us now. I should have a standard response as to why it's green, because I can never give you an answer off the top of my head, but it does have to do with the chemical composition of the core of the comet. All right. Well, that's how much it's moved. And this is a live view of the comet. I'm doing 1 minute exposures. Oh, Comet Swan? No, I didn't see a chunk that broke off in Comet Swan, but Comet Lemmon looked like chunks were breaking off, and you could see it in the tail as it was moving away from the core. We got a good picture of that. Of Comet Lemmon. Shared. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's my gaming channel? What's my gaming channel? Chuck's gaming channel? I don't want to post a link. It's kind of embarrassing. I don't know. If you're on my Discord, you can see it in other socials, but I don't want to post a link here. If you have access to Discord and look in other socials, you'll see it. We'll support you. Oh, of course. Big Carl Sagan fan. Sagan. Yeah, I have what is this here? Cosmos. I have it right here. Me? Carl Sagan, Cosmos. Yes. Yeah, that's a bit with Jodie Foster. That was a good movie. I think I even have the book on that. Skygaze, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. I do live stream a lot more for members. Even before this stream, we did a member live stream where I processed one of the clusters I captured recently. Thanks, Dillard. I've never tried it, but I see other people try it and they get amazing results. I've been approached by them if they want to, if I wanted to try it, but I never took them up on that. Event Horizon was awesome. What's Event Horizon? I don't see any shooting star. Where? I didn't see it. You mind to see the time lapse again? This is how fast the comet is moving right now. This is what we've captured tonight. I can, but it's not easy while I'm live streaming. I can go back later after the stream. And Lawrence Fishburne. I don't think I heard of it. It just sits in the corner. Oh no. Excuse me. I got up early today for a physical. And the doctor says I'm a perfect physical specimen. No, he didn't say that. I said it. I said, Doc, I'm a perfect physical specimen, right? I forget how he answered. Pete has amazing telescopes, and one day he's actually going to use them. One day. And that day may never come. He just likes to look at them to impress his visitors. Yeah, your freaking nature. That can mean two things. But he listened to my heart, perfect. He took my blood pressure, perfect. And so far, the blood work is coming back very good. My cholesterol actually improved. So you want to beat a physical, you got to go on a crash course, 2-week diet and exercise before the physical. And I also didn't eat for about 18 or 19 hours before the blood test. It's all about beating the exam. Then after that, I go back to my old ways. It's such a relief that it's over with. I do have Facebook, yes. You want to see my Facebook page? I'll show you all the pictures I capture. I went to my gaming channel momentarily. Here's my most recent one of the Andromeda Galaxy. And this is Comet Lemmon, and this is what I was talking about, where it looks like a piece of the comet broke off. That's what it looks like to me, or maybe that's, I don't know what that is. So those are some of my pictures. Thank you. Yeah, did it lose its tail rotor? Right. Space can be choppy. Thanks for the good work. My pleasure. Thanks for joining my stream. You wait till we get back to Comet Lemmon. That will be interesting. Great shot, though. Yeah. Thanks. Oh, we got a lot more data. We can make this time lapse about twice as long. Hang on, everybody. We got a lot more data here. Stick around. This is going to be the time lapse is going to be about twice as long now. Hang on. Trying to get this right on the first try. It seems like I always forget a step. Wow. Okay, here it is. That's almost 40 minutes of movement there. Do you see it? That's how much the comet has moved since I've been live streaming. Yeah. Better than all the space agencies combined. Thank you, Harry. It's pretty amazing how long this comet stays in the sky. I wonder how low it is at this moment. Let me see. Let me take a look at my telescope. Oh. My telescope is hiding. It doesn't want to be seen. Oh, there it is. You can see my scope. It's pointing pretty low. You can see the Milky Way in the upper right. Yeah, I'm sure I got a few hot pixels. I've been using this camera for, I don't know, 6 or 7, maybe 6 years so far. Looks oddly like 3i Atlas. That wouldn't surprise me. I live 20 minutes from downtown Detroit, but I shipped one of my telescopes to dark skies in Texas. So I'm connected to my computer in Texas where I have really dark skies because I wouldn't be able to point my telescope this low from where I live. I would be hitting trees or my garage. Rockwood, Texas. Yep. I ship my telescope to Texas and I pay $199 a month for them to host it. And if I have a problem, I submit a ticket and they'll fix whatever problem I have. Is it still 20 degrees up at Starfront, Brody? I'm kind of questioning this because you got Comet Lemmon wrong. I don't know if I trust your numbers anymore. Okay. If that's what Brody says. If it's 20 degrees up, that means I can stay on it for quite a bit longer. That's what she said. I'm looking at the side panel. Yeah, I'm never going to find it in the side panel. Not right now. If you're watching us, this is how much the comet has moved since we started the live stream. Although I haven't added the past 5 minutes to it. But that's a quick time lapse of what we're looking at. I'm cycling through all the pictures I've captured so far. On the left, under the telescope, it says degrees. I don't see it, Brody. I don't see it where it says degrees. Under the telescope? I don't see it. It's way off to the right. Okay, hang on. I'll show Nina. Brody's not going to relax until we do this. Where, Brody? I got to move my face out of the way. Oh, on the left, under the mount. Oh, yeah, I see it. Wink, wink. Yeah, Brody, I see it. All set. We're good. Thank you, Brody. Thanks for pointing that out, Brody. Got it. Altitude, 19 degrees. Is that what it is, Brody? Is that where you're looking? No. Declination minus no. No, I didn't see it. I was kidding. Altitude. Altitude 19 degrees. I never noticed that before. Oh, I like that feature. Thank you, Brody. I never noticed. I never looked there. I'm staying on the Comet until it sinks too low. Those are satellites. Yeah, satellites. Or planes? No, probably satellites. Maybe a mix of both. From Finland, hello. Let me see how much data. Maybe we can add more to the time lapse. Oh, we have a lot more data to add to the time lapse. Hang on, everybody. We're going to create another time lapse with more updated data. Yeah, that was a heartbreaker. The last game went 15 innings. And then the Lions lost on national TV to Kansas City. It was not a good week for sports. Not a good week. Not a good week for Detroit sports, that is. Wow. Oops. Oops, wait. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Wait. Hang on, folks. I'm trying to get this time lapse working. I'm getting strange results here. I went to the wrong folder. How does that look? That's 51 minutes of data. That's how much it's moved since the live stream started. You want me to zoom? You want to see a closer view? How's that? I'm trying to manage two views here, a horizontal and a vertical. I'm trying to accommodate two different views. I don't know who's actually seeing this vertical view unless it's being played in YouTube Shorts. I hope it is. Pete is trying to find the one other person that lives in Scotland. Yeah, I think Comet Lemmon will be visible in a week or two, probably. If it's not already visible now, if you look before sunrise, you might be able to see Comet Lemmon with your own eyes. If you look in the northwest, this comet is in the southwest, but not visible to the naked eye. Oh, towards the end of the month, Pete? There you go. And towards the end of the month, it will be after sunset, not before sunrise. I am just flooding with wrong information. What do I know? I just capture comets. Don't ask me any questions. I know nothing. I just know how to point my scope and find them. According to Pete, towards the end of the month, after sunset, the altitude of the comet is only 17 degrees. Now I'm watching that number, Brody. It's 17 degrees, but I... Now you can trust me. Are you still here? Okay. It looked like I lost you for a minute. Did it time out for a moment? Because it looked like it did up here. Now I keep looking at the altitude. 16 degrees high. It buffered. I don't know why it does that. I think it's an OBS thing. For a moment, okay. Cyanide? Gorgeous but deadly. Only if it bangs into the Earth, and we're nowhere close to that. I broke my promise on the last stream. I said I was going to go to Saturn, and I didn't. Does anybody want to see Saturn after we capture the comet? I'll make it up to you. It's going to appear small in this telescope, but you can see the rings. Okay. So stick around and we'll go see Saturn. And then I'm going to go to the snow globe and try and finish that tonight. Yeah. Yeah, you saw it a few streams ago. You saw this comet a few streams ago. I think this is the third or fourth time I'm streaming this. No, it doesn't seem like anything has changed to me. If anything, it looks like the tail is even more faint. This comet is going bye-bye. The comet is still 16 degrees high. Or 15 now. No, 16. I can't believe how long it's in the sky before it sets. I need a drink of water. I'll be right back. It followed me all the way, didn't it? Look what I got. After my physical today, Butterfingers! I bought a big bag of Butterfingers. I can treat myself now. Freedom! I don't have to be careful anymore. And I had a dentist appointment a few weeks ago, no cavities. My next thing is a colonoscopy in February. Nothing I can do about that, though. Looking very healthy, huh? I needed this. I suffered for 2 weeks. Trying to be careful. Real candy, huh? I wonder what real candy is. The kind that doesn't kill you? Not as much sugar. Scottish short. Oh boy, you're making me hungry. And you know what tomorrow is? Pizza Day! Who wants to see Saturn? I think I've seen enough of the comet today. Now it's 14 degrees high. Okay, we're going to go find Saturn. Now we got to temper our expectations because this isn't a planetary telescope, but we will see it and we will see the rings. I know that. So I'm going to stop this. Goodbye, Comet Swan. You've been very good to us. Let's stop the time lapse. Pete, are you still interested in this data too, even though you've already processed it? Do you still want this data? Brody, I love orbitals. Ever since you showed me orbitals. Okay. Oh, I don't have my glasses. Solar system body, okay. Moon. We're going to pick Saturn. I'm going to say load. I'm going to frame it. Okay, it's going to show up right about there somewhere. Oh, Brody, did you say there's a slew in center? I don't even have to add it to a sequence. Slew in center. See, I'm remembering. I'm learning Nina little by little. My scope is looking for Saturn now. Okay, folks, we're on our way to Saturn. No, those are... I'm in the middle of an observatory. Only the one right here that you see right in the middle here is mine. These are owned by all different people. Starfront hosts everybody's telescope that they want to send their scope to dark skies in Texas. Hang on here. Let me go back to Nina and see if... Oh, that's probably it right there. Okay, wait. It looks like very bright, but don't worry. We're going to... I'm going to stop this because I think that's close enough, and then we're going to go look at... We're going to see the rings in a moment here. Let me disconnect this camera. Disconnect, no, cancel. That's not the camera. Disconnect the camera. Yes. All right. Now we're going to go see, let's see, Saturn with my, all right. Now let me turn up the exposure a bit. All right. Hang on here. Where's my view? Is that not the right camera? Did I not select the right camera? Yeah, that's the right camera. Why is my view so small? Oh, I forgot. I know why. I shortened my resolution. Let's see. Where's my resolution here? Right here. Let's go to the full. Hang on here. You can definitely see the rings, right? There's Saturn. You see it? How does that look? Now the rings are perfectly horizontal around now, so you're not going to see them like that for probably a year or two. That's why they look flat. I told you it would be small with this scope, but we got it. We're looking at Saturn right now if you're just joining us. It's way off to the right. I'm trying to accommodate two views, horizontal and vertical. That's why I put it in that position. How come no background stars? That's because Saturn is very bright. So I have to keep the exposures very short. If I were to make the exposures longer, we would see background stars, but then Saturn would be blown out. You're right. If I lower the exposure a bit, let's see. How's that? But then we can't see the rings with that. This is already blown up 300%. Let's see if we can go even more. Let's go 400%. Yeah, that's what she said. You knew that was coming. Is Jupiter out now or not really? Oh, it won't rise. It'll rise in a few hours. Gotcha. Do you guys want to stick around for one more target? The next target will be. I'm going to stay on it for a couple hours. I'll show you really briefly, then end the stream. I'm in the middle of capturing the snow globe, deep space nebula. It's a really cool target. But I'm going to finish the night on the snow globe, and then hours later, the Pleiades. All right. Let's go to the snow globe. I got to reconnect my camera. Okay. Where is it? All right, we're looking for it. And while we're looking for it, let me show you most of what we captured today on the Comet. It was a good day for the Comet, and the skies were clear. We captured a little more data than that, but that's the gist of it. Excellent Comet. While we wait for the snow globe. There actually is a tail, but it's very faint. Can you see it on the left? Wait till you see Comet Lemmon. That has an amazing tail, and we'll be able to see it live. And the core is going in the direction of the tail. That's because the comet is leaving our inner solar system, and the comet is being blown by the solar wind. Or the tail is being blown out by the solar wind. The tail is always on the opposite side of the comet, of the core of the comet. So you got the tail, the core, and then the sun. Let me see if... all right, we're finding the snow globe. Still going. Stick around. We want to see the snow globe before I leave, folks. How did I get that? Stan or Brody could probably answer that because they're the ones who helped me with Nina. Is it a plug-in, Stan? Or does that come with the default? If Stan is still here. He's asking about the location of the telescope, that graphic on the right here. He had a Nina question, and Stan is my resident Nina expert. It's a plug-in, Bluegrass? Do you know which plug-in he can use to get that? It looks cool, but I almost never use it because I go to my live view of the telescope so I can see where it's pointing. But if I ever lost this, if my camera ever wasn't working, then that tool will come in handy because it will still allow me to see where my telescope is pointing. Point 3D. Thanks, Stan. No problem. Glad you can pick up Nina pointers here. Okay, I'm going through an autofocus right now. Excuse me. Sorry. It's almost 11 o'clock here. Excuse me. You're welcome, JC. Thanks for joining my stream. Oh, I'm getting sleepy because I got up early today for the physical. I had to leave the house at about 7:30 a.m., which is too early for me. I'm going to bed right after this stream. No gaming tonight, Peter Brody. I'm dead. Let's see. Okay. All the stars look off in this multi. Oh, there it goes. Okay, we're waiting for our first exposure of the snow globe. Drum roll, please. And then I'll blow it up when we get that first exposure. Yes, definitely. I'm happy because my cholesterol improved. Last year they were thinking about putting me on cholesterol medicine. I'm like, no. I'll just improve. I'll get more exercise. I'll go on a diet. I'm not going on any medication. And this year the numbers are better. Okay, let's see. Let's see, 1-to-1. Wow. There it is, folks. The Snow Globe Nebula. That's a 1-minute exposure. What do you think? KOL? Are you guys interested in coming back tomorrow and hanging out and seeing the comet again tomorrow if I live stream? I'm available if anybody else wants to see it again. Yeah? Certainly, says Stan. Lee says yes. Okay, that's all I got, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to get some sleep. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next time. Good night.